Your Honor, we're guilty as charged for being obsessed with Marvel's latest show, She-Hulk Attorney at Law. It smashed on our screens and color us green. Oh, we mean impressed. The show is brimming with action. But today, we're interested in Titania's weird accidents. So in this video, we're entering some risky waters and discussing Jameela Jamil's NSFW injuries that just don't stop. First, she busted her butt, and now what? Let's find out. First up, Jameela is her own stunt woman. You better thank Disney Plus that keeps offering us Marvel shows during the movie's drought. The films are often so far apart that we don't get our daily dose of the MCU. Luckily, She-Hulk keeps us pretty satiated these days. With 2 episodes already out, the 9-episode show is packing quite the green punch of ass-kickings, comedy, and of course, the Hulks. While Tatiana Maslany's Jennifer Walters is the show's star, our video star is the bad gal, Jameela Jamil. Being a flashy social media influencer, the villain is already shining in the show teasers. And Jameela has played Titania to the T. The costumes and makeup are just a small part of Titania's transformation. Jamil has done her stunts too, even though she's a lot like us, a total couch potato. The Good Place actress calls herself a puddle with bangs, who never agreed to any action gigs. Marvel tricked her before the audition, telling her there were no action scenes for the role. It wasn't until she bagged it that they gave her an intense training regime. It included all sorts of kung fu moves, jiu-jitsu, and flying kicks attached to a wire. Thankfully, she was a massive Titania fan from the comics, so she did all the dirty work and brought the colorful character to life, but not without paying the price for it. Her injuries are so bootylicious, babe. When Jameela disclosed her first bizarre injury, we all went crazy. It was when she attended the She-Hulk premiere wearing her gorgeous comic-themed dress. See what we mean about being a Marvel fan? Anyways, while talking to EW, the actress was asked if she did her own stunts. In her larger-than-life manner, Jamil revealed she not only did them but got injured in ways she didn't know possible. She said she pulled a muscle in her butt. Now you may think it was a glute or something, but no. The shocking part for both her and everyone else is that she pulled a muscle in her butt. Sorry folks, no other way to put it. Naturally, Twitter fired up with endless questions about how on earth it happened. Some shared the actress's disbelief that it was possible. A fair share of people also applauded the English presenter for putting in so much effort and literally working her ass off. Wait, she did clear the air about it. The curiosity regarding what intense move does something like this was through the roof, so Jameela had to step in. She shared the fight sequence on Twitter that had her clenching her cheeks. Interestingly, according to the activist, it was a minor non-injury. She regretted joking about it, saying never again, but we do have her slipping up again later. Anyways, the video Jamil shared showing her impressive moves while sparring with a trainer in the gym. She swashes and buckles until the last unique kick that had her lifting her leg behind her, slamming someone in the face. Yikes, that even looks painful. She didn't share if the training damaged her goods or when shooting the final scene. Her talking to EW was just fun and games. She didn't expect the entire internet to become obsessed with an a-hole injury. The real question is, why wouldn't we? Hear this. Jamil already had another shocking incident to share when we moved on from this. So, what's up with this new NSFW injury? We know the activist is big on equality and women doing the same things as men. So she had an unique idea of adding a kick that we really don't see on screen. Men get punched in their precious jewels way too many times, but women, not so much. Jameela wanted to change that, so she begged Marvel to add it. Fortunately, they let her take a shot to her Lady V that had her reeling and knocked over. She even shared that video when appearing on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Marvel didn't keep Titania getting punched in her hoo-ha because, man, that's just painful to watch. They replaced it with a kick to her belly, and that's the video the comedian showed first. It looked pretty natural and had a typical fight sequence. Then we saw the NSFW clip that had everyone wincing. If that doesn't tell you Jamil went all for this role, nothing else will. Even she was glad it didn't make the final cut. If you're wondering how bad it was, the actress assured the audience that she was completely okay. The 36-year-old even joked that her parts are the real She-Hulk. Just know that she won't stop at anything, even some nether regions injuries, to make you adore yet despise Titania simultaneously. She's not the only Marvel actor bearing stunt wounds. Of course, Marvel is no stranger to wild stunts and action sequences to add life to its scenes. While CGI has admittedly replaced some of it, many tasks require actual humans. Even Jameela wasn't sure if all her fight scenes would end up on the show, or if they would be digitally altered. Like her, many other MCU alums have gone above and beyond to color their body red, yellow, and blue. Numerous bruises and injuries adorn them, but it's not even surprising to them anymore. Hear it from RDJ, who once broke his ankle while shooting the final scene of Iron Man 3. While talking about it, he said it's no big deal. Wow, the dedication, man. You know that movie roughed up Tony Stark way more than the others. This scene had Robert leaping from one platform to another, but he landed so hard that he hurt his ankle. However, the cool guy didn't even show it and carried on with the acting. It even ended up in the movie. Similarly, Letitia Wright banged her shoulder pretty bad while shooting Black Panther 2: Wakanda Forever. Previously, the reports stated that it was a minor injury, but later we discovered that Shuri suffered from a severe concussion and a shoulder fracture. Even the filming had to stop for months until she recovered. We've got to admit, though, none of these are as bizarre as Jameela's. Then again, her villainous character is one we've never seen before. Apparently, she's so annoying that it can be her superpower, annoying you to death. So such wild injuries of the actress are pretty in line with her character. Maybe she's revealing it on purpose to give all the limelight to the supervillain influencer. In other related news, Jamil is already teasing us with the Titania episode. We've only seen the newest baddie in teasers, but the actress has revealed when it will be her time in the spotlight. We'll only see some few and far appearances of her in early episodes. They're meant to focus more on Jen, Bruce, and their contrasting personalities. So if you don't see her much early on, this is why. It isn't until episode 5 that Titania will come out to be a true She-Hulk rival. Then she'll totally fork the shirt up and wreak havoc everywhere. This is not the only tease coming out of the legendary judge. She also posted a video on Twitter in which she's dressed as the flamboyant Titania. You can see her vandalizing She-Hulk's wall art because obviously the villain has some serious attention issues. You could call her the most toxic She-Hulk fan that can't deal with the spotlight on anyone but her. It's sure gonna be interesting to see her opposite the Jennifer. Moving on, don't confuse She-Hulk as an anti-men show. With the highlight of women in She-Hulk, some have been calling it out for a man-hater show. However, those folks couldn't be more wrong. Jameela is setting the record straight, stating it's more of a cohort than pitting Hulk against She-Hulk. You can already see they have a relationship of relying on each other. So it's man plus woman against the villain. Interestingly, the baddie is a big misogynist, even though she's a girl. In her trademark way, Jamil said that women are sometimes the biggest misogynist. Isn't that the truth? This is a stark contrast to the actress's own personality, a well-known feminist. We're just glad to see She-Hulk is not a gender war, but a partnership. Lastly, is Megan Thee Stallion joining She-Hulk? We couldn't possibly end this video without addressing this whisper. It began surfacing when The Cut posted Stallion's profile. The extensive article states that the rapper has been cast in She-Hulk and a musical comedy, Identical Twins. Now everyone went gaga over those, and we saw a slew of articles stating Megan Thee Stallion has officially joined the MCU. But so far, Marvel hasn't responded to anyone who reached for confirmation. Even the Savage singer remains tight-lipped about it. We've heard that it's not a cameo, but a multi-episode role. Sadly, we've got nothing on what character she'll play, even if it's true. Maybe the lack of acknowledgement from both parties is the ultimate Marvel secrecy. Or it could be that there's no truth to rumors. Only time will unleash the truth. And that's a wrap. What do you think about Jameela's interesting injuries? Tell us in the comments below. Don't forget to like and share the video. Subscribe to our channel for more marvelous content. See you in the next one.